folks, welcome along to the channel. I am the Custard Prophet and back here with the ABC Journeyman club number 6, which is AFC Wimbledon. It's been really tough. Certainly in the last episode it was tough. We were on a 10-game losing streak, which is clearly not what we needed. We have managed to win at least one game since then, and we're still not bottom of the league, although you can't see exactly where we are because it's behind my head. So it's not terrible at the minute, but it's really hard. This is episode 100 though, and I am wanting to come back for a win, and we're going to be playing Blackpool. Right folks, so let's have a look at the table first of all. And so here you go. You won't be able to see the points, but we currently have 19 points, 23rd in the table, and just 3 points shy of the getting out of the relegation zone and catching up Preston and Plymouth. Unfortunately, our goal difference is particularly bad. We are 4 points ahead of Blackpool, and that's the team we're playing today. So if there was ever a chance to get a win, if we were ever going to get a win in this league, surely this needs to be now. The last few games since that draw, it's not gone terrible. We have lost some games, yes, but you can see there we have picked up some victories as well. In fact, we went on a 3-game winning run, which was a little bit surprising. Let's run through those games though. We went away to Oxford, played actually reasonably well in this game. We lost 1-0, but we certainly could have drawn it if we'd taken the chances we got. We didn't get a lot of them, but you think we'd put at least one of them away. It wasn't a completely one-sided game. Against Cardiff at home, we pulled off a 2-2 draw. They scored in the last minute, the 93rd minute. Tim Handley with a couple of goals. I was gutted there, but then we beat Peterborough 2-1 to get our second win of the season. Handley and Davis with the goals. Davis got himself a penalty. Such an important goal. And then we followed that up away against Burnley, our first away win. Barjones on the score sheet as well as Walcott. And we followed that one up with a 1-0 victory at home against Huddersfield. 9 points out of a possible 9 points. Tim Handley again with a goal. We then went on a 3-game losing streak, but none of them were terrible, but they were all tough. Crystal Palace, first half was really bad. They went 2-0, 3-0 up, and we looked terrible, but a much better second half. Barjones with his second goal of the season. And we could maybe have got another. I don't think we could have got back into it, but it wasn't bad. Against Cardiff, a very similar thing. We were 3-0 down very early on and then played much better later on. They probably stepped off the gas a little bit. Away against Villa, this was tough. We couldn't score, and it was all getting a little bit worrying again, but we had Plymouth at home in the Cup. They're in the Championship, but we did manage to beat them. Goals from Seth and Walcott to get us into the next round, and that has been drawn. It'll be playing Derby, one of the teams that we have beaten this season. Away against Luton, this was a great result. Walcott scored after 29 minutes to level things up, and we managed to just kind of stop Luton getting chances, which was really nice, and we didn't concede a goal late on. So a really impressive performance from AFC Wimbledon there. We're still in a difficult position. We're 23rd in the league, and we have this game against Blackpool, which is such an important game. We have had some transfers. Some players who have gone out, you can see here, are Ryan Astley, Dempsey Andrew, and Kojo Diallo, who's a youngster. Those three all leaving the club. They're people I've been trying to get rid of for a while. In have come Kofi Owusu and Zach Johnson. Zach Johnson is coming because I needed another centre-back, and actually this guy's done. He's not the best in the air. He's reasonably tall, but not the best in the air. But he's got good marking, good tackling, and he seems to have settled in well in the couple of games that he's been involved. And the other player coming in is Kofi Owusu on loan to give us a little bit more in the attacking midfield and on the left side position. So He's come in and again done okay in his first game. So I'm looking for more players to come in. I think we've still got space, but at the minute I'm reasonably happy with the squad that we have. So we have Multi out injured. At the minute we've a lot of players who are just coming back from injury, and this is the team that we're going with. Seth up top, Owusu, De Silva and Walcott as the attacking midfield, Simmons and Malt in central midfield, and then the back line of Chambers, Johnson, Chilcott and Jones, Odam in goal. So we'll see what this does. I'm hoping we can continue to be an effective team, not the best, not creating lots of chances, but minimising the chances the opposition gets and maximising the chances that we get. So let's get at them. Blackpool, beware. Well, it's fascinating. Blackpool have having very little of the ball. It's bizarre that we are getting lots of the ball, but it's fine. Odam into Chilcott. First highlight, 25 minutes. There's been one shot in the whole match. It must be the worst game to watch. This has got 0-0 written all over it, but hopefully we can just score just a scrappy goal like we scored in against Preston. That'll be fine. Looking for that pass, not going crazy. I've gotten them playing out the back a little bit more, and that's the pass. Owusu does well. Malt over the top into Seth, and he pokes it in. Seth is such an important player. He gets goal number 10 for the season. He is really the bright spark that we've got. We brought him all the way through. We brought some other strikers in, but it's Seth who has shone. Owusu, that's an important ball to find Malt. He went early, and Seth made a great run. So we're 1-0 up. Folks, we are 1-0 up. And it's not a scrappy goal. It's a really good goal. Well, it's crazy. We are dominating the possession. This is only the second highlight we've seen. They've picked the ball back up off us. Billing through, and it's just gone straight into the goalkeeper. I mean, it wasn't even a shot, was it? But you can see we are dominating each and every... Oh my God, that was the highlight. Fine, we will take it. We will take it. 8 shots to 4. We've had a little bit of a chance compared to them, but I don't know whether we kind of push at this or just try and let them come back at us. I wonder whether we actually go, just if we haven't got it on already, just think about... Yeah, no, we've got the counter on, so that makes sense. Let them come at us. They're going to have to come at us and then counter. We should create more chances like that. Well, a couple of changes up in attacking midfielder. In midfield, Walcott and Owusu off. Athanopoulos on the right. He's just back from injury. Handley's just back from injury. He's going to go on the left side. So hopefully we can create a little bit more using those two. Highlight here, 75 minutes on the clock. De Silva's got it. Passed it into Malt. Chilcott, a lot of space maybe to find a pass. He goes long and he finds the right man. Seth, I think that's offside, I think that's offside. He found him. No one's calling him back though. I think we got away with it. Is that just really bad defending? So Chilcott, a lot of time to pick this pass out, but he's got to find it. A great ball, and just nobody anywhere near Seth. And we are 2-0 up, and that is a glorious thing. So Lyons and Kemp come on as time runs out, and we are victors. 2-0 victory in our 100th ever episode of the ABC Journeyman. Oh, that feels so good to get a win on the camera as well. Oh, there he goes. So, yes, they're bottom of the table, but we looked so much better than them. It's that is pleasing. That is so pleasing. So we haven't moved up the table, and looks like Plymouth managed to pick up some points somehow. No, someone must have picked up some points because there's less people there, but you can see there we are level with QPR and Preston on points, and we are well now ahead of Blackpool, who are really struggling at the bottom of the league. That is super important for us. We've got some tough games coming on, but we're going to take a lot of heart from that victory. Seth with the goals, he is the one scoring for us, and you look forward to the games coming shortly. We've got Blackburn at home. That feels like that could be points there. Swansea are another team who are struggling. Leeds at home, maybe not. Ipswich away, Watford away, Derby away. So there's nobody other than there was no one really one of the top teams that we play until Bristol City. So I wonder whether we come back. Well, I'm not sure when we're going to come back. We'll see. There's plenty of games in there, but we are trying to fight to keep ourselves in this division. Even if we end up one place above the drop zone, that is going to be fine. But it's so hard. It's so hard. Let me know what you think of the uptick in form. I'm really pleased with this because if you look at that, you think that's survival form. That is survival form. If you look at the what came before it, that is not survival form. That is going down form. So we need to do more like we've been doing in parts of the season and not the really bad bits of form where we just can't keep things going. And you can see here it's also doing great things to the dynamics. The club atmosphere is now average. It's gone up. Managerial support has gone up. So that is good. So I'm pretty happy with where we are at the minute. I know we're very, very precarious in our position, but I think it was always going to be tough. And as long as we're in a position to stay in this league, that is all we can ask for. Anyway, folks, I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, make sure you hit that like button. I'll see you very soon. Please subscribe if you are new, and I'll see you very, very soon for another episode. Goodbye.